Hey YouTube, I'm back. Just want to let you guys know. I am sorry for going back and forth on the lives. Um, I'm just trying to figure out what microphone is actually going to work better. So yeah, that's the only reason why I keep going back and forth between different ones. This one that I'm using right now is one from Walmart. The what is it? ONN, that brand. That's the one that I'm using right now. The the reason why I don't know if I told you guys before. The reason why that I like using that one specifically is mostly because I can hook my headset directly up to the back of it and I can actually hear the quality of the audio in real time as opposed to this other condenser microphone, which I just have to hope that the quality comes out. I've heard the quality of this one so far. It does seem to, clear up everything pretty well. Um, like I said, it's not necessarily the microphones that are in the thumbnail. Let's just say that right now. Um, Maono, Maono. That's the one that I'm using right now for this one. But at least I know that that one works pretty good. So, but at the same time, I want to be able to hear myself, and that way I know for a fact that um, it's working. So that's why this other one that I've got is the one that I kind of prefer to use for the fact that, like I said, I can actually hear as I'm talking in live time as opposed to just waiting until afterwards to check it out after the fact to make sure it, sounds right. So yeah, I do apologize though, guys, for like I said, going back and forth with different lives and stuff like that. I know I'm not consistent when it comes to that. I apologize. Like I said, I'm trying to find the right setup with the right microphones, with the right cameras, and stuff like that, so that way everything can be consistent. All I'd have to do from there is just turn everything on and go. That's really what I'm looking for. Um, I mean, I don't know what else to say other than that, but I know comparing these two microphones as it is, I know that this one definitely does clear out and filter a lot. I'm sure this other one does as well, but probably not to the extent of that one. This one, though, I do like the fact that I can, one, adjust the volume input, and I can hear, like, in real time what's going on. So it's kind of hard to really pick one. Lately, I've been using this one. Um, I'm still trying to find also a condenser microphone that I can use with my soundboard because the back of it is. Let me show you. All the inserts are like this. So this one right here on the top, that's what the inserts on the back of my soundboard currently are, and none of my condenser microphones work for it except for, you know, like I said before, these little these itty bitty ones are the only ones that I can use with my soundboard. And it sucks because I want to be able to use other stuff. I want to actually be able to use my actual microphones, you know, for this setup. But it's just I don't know. I don't have that kind of money. It would be nice, but you know, didn't really get that lucky. So, and I don't know, guys. Like I said, I'm going back and forth testing out which one I want to actually use. Like I said, right now, this one is a clear winner with being able to actually hear in live real time how the quality is. This one, not so much. I mean, it does filter out a lot. You know what? I wonder if I could try this on here. Let me see. Does that filter out anything else, I wonder? Does that sound any different than the other one? How about now? Does that sound a little bit better? Maybe it might work. I don't know. It's about the same size, so maybe. Can't really tell the difference really. Um if anybody wants, go ahead and let me know which microphone you want me to start using. Which one do you think would be better? Comment, let me know. How do you spell it? All right, guys. I've got it up there. Let me know in the chat. Vote which one we should start using more. I'd like to know your opinions. Anybody that knows more about these microphones and everything, um, I'd like to know, like, from you guys, which one out of the ones that I have are better. Um, like I said, professional opinion. Sorry, I'm like multitasking over here trying to figure things out. My bad. Yeah, other than that though, we're just chilling, hanging out, testing new and different things, trying to figure out what setup is gonna work. Um Not really quite sure which one. So I don't know. Like I said, with the microphones, the one that I'm currently using right now to speak to you all on, it's hooked up, is the On brand. That's the one that I'm on right now. So, um, yeah. Like I said, I do enjoy the fact that I can literally hear myself so that I know for a fact that, something's happening, right? I don't know for sure. I'm not on the receiving end of it, so I don't know exactly from like a viewer standpoint of how it is. But yeah, even if you watch this after the fact, please, like, subscribe. comment, um, check out the poll. Tell me which one that we should start using, and then we'll go from there, guys. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out a, decent setup for you guys to make sure that you get clear, crisp audio so that we can all, hear each other per se. Yeah. Um, there's not really much going on. Like I said, we're just hanging out. If you have any comments, questions, if you want to know more about Funique services, Funique podcast, Don and Chris Unfiltered, just ask, guys. Also, I'm going to go ahead and post this in the chat too. I'm going to go ahead and pin this for you guys. Okay, so if you go to funique-mobile.square.site, that brings you to Funique Services website that has every single link that you need to know about Funique Services, who we are, what we do. We are a podcast now. We used to be, what we used to do. Where did that come from? What we used to do was we used to do item pickup and delivery, but now we don't. It's been a while since I've done that. Ever since I started this job, don't have to worry about that anymore. So now what we're doing is we're doing podcasts, videos, stuff like that. Um, like I said, Fooding Podcast is a podcast where we talk about anything, everything, and sometimes nothing at all. We're here to hang out. We're here to be a platform for if anybody wants to talk, if anybody has any stories to tell, anything to get off their chest, stuff like that. If you go to the website, everything is free. Website's free. The app is free. You don't even have to go to the Play Store or anything to download it. All you have to do is just go to the website, and even that'll even ask you if you're on a mobile device. I think I don't know if it does it on actual web browser on your computer, but it will ask you if you want to add to your home screen. Same thing. The link to the app is on there. Every single thing that you need to know about Funique is on there. Okay, Funique podcast, Don and Chris Unfiltered, Fun Chris 91, which is my Twitch. Um, Also the links to our storefronts where we have things for sale whenever we sell stuff, so that you have access to it too. So, um, yeah, guys. I mean, there's not really a whole lot to it. So, I mean, if you guys want to go check it out, go for it. It's up to you. I'm not going to force anybody to. That is completely up to you. If you do, I greatly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Like I said, don't like, share the video, share the channel. I know you probably hear the guinea pigs over here just drinking away. That's Kyrie. She's thirsty. Yeah, so um I probably don't really have too much longer to be on here. So I want to let you guys know that whoever did tune in, whoever checked everything out, whoever liked, subscribed, thank you so much. You guys are freaking awesome. Um just want you guys to know that, because that means a lot that you actually took time to actually check us out. And let me know also, guys, let me know how the audio is on here. I just want to make sure that the audio levels are where they need to be. And not too crazy. I'm testing it out back and forth, trying to find that right setting, you know what I mean? So yeah. Um like I said, come check out our channel, check out our website, get the app. We're going to try to, we're going to do what we can in order to keep up with everybody, let everybody know what's going on. I've got push notifications that I can also just let you guys know if you have the app, then you'll get a notification and it'll tell you like, hey, a new episode's coming out. Hey, we got this going on, stuff like that. It makes it easier to let people know instead of having to just keep posting on like Facebook because that's all I've been able to post on so far. I don't know. I'm trying to get the word out there for you guys. Um, like I said, also, I'm not a professional podcaster. I'm not a professional YouTuber or whatever. This is just something I like to do on the side. So please bear with me with that. I'm doing the best I can. I've got very little to work with. I'm just having fun. I'm here to hang out. I'm here to chat. So you guys are more than welcome to come hang out with me. Just let me know, guys. Um, so yeah. It's just what we're doing, guys. We're just chill. We're chilling. It's exactly what we're doing. We're just hanging out. So ugh, these girls are irritating each other over here. That's a prime example too, is what I've been telling you guys, that's why I don't really try to stream sitting in my office anymore, is because every time that I end up trying to do anything in here, I end up having interruptions per se. Um these girls like to make a lot of noise and get into trouble with each other, irritating each other when I'm trying to record or stream. So that's why I really don't do a whole lot back here. That's why a lot of times you see me, I'm just walking around pacing back and forth throughout the house because really that's about all I've got to do, anyways. Um, so but yeah, like I said, let me know in this poll, which condenser microphone should we use? We've got the Mayano, or I think that's how you say it, and On. Those are the two condenser microphones that I have currently right now. Those are the ones um, that I've been using. The one that I am currently using with YouTube Live right now is On. So if you think this one is better compared to the other lives that I've done recently, which was with the Mayano brand, if this one sounds better, let me know. If the Mayano brand sounds better, let me know. Um, I'd love to have honest feedback from you guys about the audio quality because I'm trying to make sure that I can get it to a specific audio level because I don't have any other equipment that I can just hook up to it and be like, okay, well, I got to adjust the volume a little bit more. I got this, I can't pinpoint it. All I have is a little knob on the front that has a plus and a minus, and I don't know if that really helps all too much or not. Mostly, I keep it right in the middle, which is where it, usually sits anyways. Um, so yeah, if you guys please let me know. That way I can kind of tweak it for you guys and have something better and consistent and something that I know for a fact you guys can hear me well and not be too over blaring. I don't want to be so loud that it annoys the crap out of you or hurts your ears. I want it to be just loud enough to where you can hear me say what we're saying, and you don't have to worry about getting a headache or anything. I mean, I know I'm a headache myself, but you know what I mean. Um, yeah, like I said, other than that, the only other thing that I'm really going to be doing today is, um, I don't know. I might go live again for a few minutes on Twitch, just walking around the house because that's probably all I really got to do anymore right now. Because back here, I usually try to use my computer for YouTube because it I don't know, because it's easier for me to do like getting everything ready to set up the live stream, I guess you could say. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm trying to find the right complete setup. And if you guys could please help me out and just kind of give me some comments about, hey, this microphone seems better, this camera seems better. Um that would be great. That would help me out tremendously, and that would save me a lot of that extra mental stress trying to figure out, okay, well, which one am I going to use out of the microphones? Which one am I going to use out of the cameras? Um, that was my stomach growling. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. I had lunch. I had two Johnsonville Better with Cheddar sausages and some Doritos Cool Ranch flavored. Apparently I'm still hungry. Um, yeah, guys. Like I was saying, just let me know how the audio is. Let me know how the video is. Let me know which microphone, especially, that you guys prefer. Because from what I can see, both cameras are kind of about evenly matched. I don't know about the microphones, because they're two completely different prices. Let's just say that, and two completely different ordeals in themselves. One I can hear live as I'm speaking, and the other one I just have to guess. Um, so I'd like to know from you guys which ones you prefer. Which ones do you honestly think would work better? Um, like I said, I'm not really trying to be professional. You know, I don't do this for money or nothing. But I would just like to know honestly from you guys, from your perspective, which ones work better. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate your time. You guys are awesome. Please don't forget to come check us out. Um, remember that link right there. I can also put that in the description if you guys would like to go check it out after the fact. Please like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think about the microphones and the cameras and stuff like that. Um, and hopefully I'll catch you all guys later. So with that, I'll see you guys later, guys. I appreciate you all. Love y'all. And like I said, hopefully we can bring you guys some more content and some better content and actually have some stuff to talk about or people to talk to. So with that, I'll see y'all later.